Assorted Fellows podcast. My name's Anthony, or Speedy.
Episode 3.
Let's go, boys. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
I'm Nathan.
Boys, alright,
That's Anthony right there. That doesn't want to talk.
Also, I just kind of want to put this out already. Sorry we're late.
It has been.
It's been a
long time since we've had a podcast.
Also, we're gonna be later.
Hey,
what do you expect?
But let's not waste any time. Let's get straight to the point.
Boys,
let's get straight to the point here.
Topic.
We came back from DC just a few weeks ago.
Oh,
that's a good topic.
How about we talk about that for a little bit, then we'll go into some story time, because this will probably take a while. We were in DC, 4 or 5 days?
This could be the whole episode.
4 days. We were in there from a Tuesday. No, a Sunday.
One person at a time.
Yeah, we were up in there. We were there Sunday through Friday, weren't we? No. It wasn't Sunday. It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday through Friday. So we were there for 4 days. We got there early afternoon.
Guys,
we got
quiet.
there 3, maybe 3.
Early afternoon.
No,
on the Tuesday.
It was like 4 o'clock.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was 4 o'clock. We
No.
were like, we
No
spent
way.
like 2
It was
No
hours
way.
2 or 3.
Guys, wait.
Because we
actually
left
have
at
to
5.
Be quiet, because I didn't make it quieter this time.
We spent a couple of hours at like the
Holocaust Museum.
Holocaust
No,
Museum.
not Holocaust.
Well,
we
a few
went
of you
to
guys did.
Holocaust.
World War II.
We went
It
to
was-
Holocaust.
Oh, you went to the Holocaust.
It was a quick trip. It was only like 3 days. It
was 4.
3 or 4 days.
It was
four.
so fun.
yeah,
No, that's a
We
good
did go to
trip.
the
That's a
Holocaust Museum.
decent.
We went to the
I
Holocaust
know.
Museum, and
It was a really
World
good
War
trip.
II memorial a little later.
So that train wrecked our schedule, and then now we have Thanksgiving coming up, so it'll be even longer.
So-
Just stay. I promise.
We're
it'll be
either
there.
just
We'll
gonna
be here.
make one long podcast, this one, or we're gonna make 2 shorter ones just to.
Maybe half hour long
It's
each
6:34, so we could probably do 2 half-hour ones or 1 hour one.
Let's just do 1 hour one.
Hey.
Just give them what they want.
Hey, boys. So we're gonna start.
We'll see where
if
we're
we
at.
didn't-
We'll see where we're at in half an hour.
We'll feel how
We all ended up going to the White House. For me and
Oh yeah.
me and
Did
Anthony.
anybody bring the photo?
Oh yeah.
And what?
The photo.
The photo? No. Oh no. So we went to the White House, and me and Anthony did on the first day. That was interesting, to say the least.
Very interesting.
We
Best-
didn't really get to see.
Honestly,
There were all kinds.
well, yeah, it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard to see because they're doing like the fence.
construction.
They're
We went
changing out the
every-
fence, and they had a lot of like wood up, so you really couldn't see it.
We went to the back at night, so I didn't really get a good view.
And here's
Yeah.
another.
We
thing
only went to
for-
the
It
front.
was
I mean,
good in the day. I mean, there were some crazy people.
I
Oh
heard there
my
was like
God.
protests and stuff.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there was a guy. That this was like the first thing as we were kind of like walking down closer to the White House. A guy is screaming about. I don't know who he was screaming at
Yeah.
or why, but he was screaming like 9/11, 2001. I was there.
Yeah,
I witnessed it. I'm a survivor, and I was
I'm
like,
a survivor.
and it's like,
2001.
and my first instincts were like, I'm like, wow, okay, we're really gonna start
Welcome
DC
to
off
DC.
like that. Yeah, that's what I
10
told
minutes-
Anthony.
10 minutes in, and we already have some quality
For-
podcast material.
Yeah, that's
For
what I
us,
told
we hit
Anthony.
it off with a bang.
I'm like,
easy.
welcome. I'm like, welcome to DC, because I had been to DC before, and it was kind of crazy. But, it was just kind of like, wow, that happened quick. I didn't know who he was yelling at, but my first thought was like, did he like survive? Like, was he in one of the Twin Towers when they were hit?
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was my first. That was my first thought, and I'm like,
There's-
it very well could. He very well could have been,
there were
but
other-
I was just kind of like confused because
It's
I'm like,
funny, I think.
a lot of people can say like, I witnessed it because it was only 18 years ago. 18 years ago.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Time
it
passes
wasn't
quick.
that long ago if
we've
you think
been,
about
like,
it.
in probably one of the longest conflicts in U.S. history.
Except we decide to say it's our most peaceful time.
It's
which
not.
It's not.
It's not. With the election coming up in under a year now,
It was a
just under a
14
year
plus
now.
long year war.
I mean, it's
I
better
mean,
than
it's-
World War II, where
All
people
the-
had to resort to like food stamps and stuff like that.
It's hectic to say the least. But you know what isn't hectic and is always a good place to go? It's Canada.
Canada.
Canada's a great place, boys. I really think we should relocate our podcast to
yeah.
Canada.
One
Germany-
thing-
Canada's a lovely
Fascism.
place this time of year. It's cold. There's ODRs, outdoor rinks to skate on. It's so nice. I mean,
Outdoors
there was a
rinks.
guy.
Canada's
You can
outdoor
skate on
rinks.
Lake Ontario. Like,
Really?
what the hell? You
outdoor
can't do
rinks
that
It's
sound
like
anywhere else.
Canada story.
I would
Yeah.
like to an outdoor
Yeah,
rink.
Hey.
and then Ohio, you can only have like an outdoor rink for like 1 or
Chili.
2 days.
We're gonna go
Canada,
to Chili.
it lasts all year. Yeah, we're going to nice skating rink tonight.
Chiller.
But unfortunately, it's inside because why?
I've gone to
high.
an
The
ice
U.S.
skating-
is stupid.
I've gone to an ice skating rink where it's not inside where it has like the walls open, but it's still technically an inside.
Where's that?
Skating rink? Pennsylvania.
Oh,
State of
neat,
Pennsylvania.
neat.
Yeah, it just has the open little spots around. It's nice. It's nice.
I saw on there's a lot of like Canadian people like on Instagram, like Instagram creators and stuff. I saw someone, they were doing ice skating on like Lake Louise or something, like one of the national parks, just on the lake, just ice skating for fun. Like,
I always talk about why I don't like Canada. Here's the reason why. So on one trip, we went on this long road trip from Ohio up through like Maine and Pennsylvania up to Canada. We were in Montreal or Ontario, I forget.
I thought it was Montreal.
It was.
What you said.
I think it was Montreal. Yeah, but so day one there, it was alright. I didn't like. I mean, day one, it was okay. I didn't get Canadian television, but we had breakfast the next morning. I couldn't understand half the people because were speaking French. We decided.
Wait, do they speak a lot of French in Canada?
Yeah.
There's a
lot of it
up
was
north,
ruled
up
by the
Yeah.
French before the Quebec Act, the Quebec
Yeah,
area.
it was in that area, so some people speak French.
Quebec.
But so we went up.
I will.
so
we're
we
starting
went
that
to-
right now. So
We went to like
Are you
this
Canadian?
We went to like this
No.
one church.
my name is French Canadian,
I
but
love Canada.
I'm
Are
a
you
fake
Canadian?
Canadian.
Guys, let Nathan talk.
I've been to
It's
Canada twice,
So
though.
we went up to this church, then we went up to this view of Montreal, and then we went to like where they had the Winter Olympics or the Olympics there, and there's supposed to be this like ride that we could take, and here's where the downhill started. The line was super long and it was super boring, so we left. We got back to our hotel room. We were there for a couple of hours. We ordered pizza. We slept. Next morning, we decided to go out for lunch. We went to sort of like this nice downtown part of like Montreal, and the problem was we walked into one restaurant. They sat us down. They asked us what we wanted to drink. They never showed up again. We were sitting in there for 40 minutes in my family.
That's crazy.
And they didn't show up, so we're like, all right, let's leave. So we left, and then we went to another restaurant. It was too packed. We went to another restaurant. They sat us down. They gave us drinks. They wouldn't serve us.
All I'm saying is for sightseeing, though, Canada's nice.
Yeah, but
Let me
well,
say something. That sounds like a vacation problem, not a Canada problem.
But still, they wouldn't serve us, and even though like people after us came in, they would serve them. Like they got their food, and we were waiting there for 50 minutes. We did this with like 3 other places. We decided
Maybe it
let's
was just that area.
I don't know, but we went back. It just seemed like everybody there just kind of seemed like complete asshole. It's
wow,
Canada, what?
wow,
Just, yeah, it's
And,
just some of
that
the people.
hurts.
It's supposed to be really nice.
that really
Some of the
hurts.
people I've heard sometimes that they
Olivia.
have a prejudice against Americans,
They do.
but
It's everywhere. Like
But-
even because they have the French
we
stereotype.
went back to the hotel and like we were in there for an hour and like my mom was just like I can't do this, and my dad was also like I can't do this. So we packed up in the car. We drove 10 hours all the way from Montreal, Canada, back here in Columbus, Ohio. One drive, and about halfway through, we stopped at a McDonald's to get dinner. I ordered, like, everybody ordered their own thing. They gave us 10 kids cheeseburgers and a
What?
couple of sodas, and I resorted to eating 4 kids cheeseburgers that night and passing out. It just,
That doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Okay, that
At all.
bro,
Okay.
I was
That sounds like it sucks, but that's more of like, I think that's just the area you were in or the customers, like that vacation or something. I don't think that describes Canada as a whole.
that just kind of set the scene for me,
Yeah,
though.
see, that's what I saw, like something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
And
that
Canadians are
Instagram
actually really
Instagram
nice
site.
if you're Canadian. If you're an
Yeah.
American,
Send
you're
me the account so I can screen.
Yeah,
That's-
I will.
There was this one comedian who's from Canada, and he was talking about, he was like,
Swag.
Canadians aren't the nice one. He was like, they have the weirdest
So they just
prejudice
can-
against Americans. They just don't say it around them.
So they can just ice skate
See,
like that, just
I kinda
out on
wanna
a
say
lake.
something like- I think the stereotype is just kind of that Americans are just like lazy. That's one of them. I think that couldn't be further from the truth. Americans work very hard, especially like
Some of them.
the lower
I
class.
mean, like
Some of them.
60% of our country's like working class. So.
like working all day, like a lot of work.
Now, here's one thing I wanted to talk about. Now, my
Marina.
experience, maybe partially Eric's experience too. It was all right. First day.
No, I can hear you guys chewing, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Emerald
I'm just-
Gaming,
Off the mic,
we're
guys,
sorry.
chips.
You want to criticize us even more, bud?
Yeah, huh?
You want to
here's-
chirp us
Hey,
more,
big
bud,
shout
you
out to
pigeon?
though. Big shout out to him for the criticism. We appreciate it.
We gotta talk
Who?
about our biggest fan.
Here, let me say this though.
We'll get there. I want to shout
But
him out.
Oh, yeah.
the thing is, so first night it was nice. I went to the Vietnam Memorial. I got some names that my grandpa knew. Very nice. Went to the hotel. Next day it was a nice time. Until something that, now this is just me personally, something that ruined it for me. Was it the dance? There was a giant, yeah, I think from what I heard there was supposed to be a slow dance. And, yeah, no, yeah,
Nope.
there was a giant mosh pit in
Which
there.
was actually fun
It
at the
was
beginning.
fun.
but
It
then
got-
slowed.
It got shut down a song early because like
They
20
played-
people fell on top of each
They
other.
played Turn Down for what? They should not have played
No,
Turn Down
bad
for
idea.
They started
Bad idea.
wrestling and stuff like that. And, you know, that was
I don't
my-
remember
that
wrestling.
was my-
People just fell over. It
I'm
was just
just-
like
Mhm.
people on the ground. It was like going to
No, I think some kids started wrestling.
Yeah, probably.
Woodstock 99.
Who knows?
I mean,
I-
teachers were joining in though,
yeah,
which was kind of
teachers-
fun.
Some teachers were joining.
Oh, no, they weren't allowed to.
Dude.
Oh, we're just, Anthony, you'll block that
Beep
out.
that out.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I'll bleep that out.
Sorry.
I'll make sure to bleep all of that out.
But
No, no.
Yeah, kids were
Just
like
the
going
name,
over.
just the
and
name.
Yeah, the name.
I'm just gonna say this one thing.
No, don't bleep it out completely. Like, get rid of this whole part.
No,
No,
just
it's
leave it
fine.
out. It's too much
Bleep
editing.
out the name.
Okay, keep going.
All right, just
Um,
one problem
yeah.
I had with that, and this is this is all I'm gonna say. It was my
Sewing
one
issues.
chance, and I didn't get it.
What?
And
Oh,
rest
with the
DC
girl.
Yeah, the rest of DC was ruined, bro.
That's tough.
I didn't get it.
It's okay though. It's okay.
There are
That's
other
kinda tough.
opportunities.
It's
and
not okay.
You gotta keep your
It's
pride no matter what.
Hey, well,
Okay.
Be calm.
hey, well, I lasted a relationship for 2 days after that trip.
Right.
Oh, can we talk about the
Yeah,
lady,
yeah.
your lady
No, no,
friend?
no.
Let's just
Let's
talk.
move on to this.
No.
No, we have to
Okay.
talk about our biggest fan first.
Okay, can we just mention him? I'm sorry. We love you. I think we can use his name. He says he doesn't care because he'll be
I
on
mean, we
here.
can
Just use his
it.
first name.
Who is it? Oh,
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Ibrahim.
What's up, dude?
Ibrahim.
Guys, if it's a
Ibrahim.
friend of ours, we can use their name. It's fine. If we're
If they
saying,
give consent.
if it's a teacher or someone that doesn't want to be talked about or someone we don't know,
You
then
are
we're not using their
disgusting.
name. Like Ibrahim, though, he wants to be on the podcast, so it's fine.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be our first guest.
Here's the thing about Ibrahim. He has been ever since day one in study center.
Day 0. Day 0.
Day zero.
Before the podcast even started.
I said, hey, we have a podcast, and bro, he's
My
been
bad.
for pretty much. I'm just gonna say this. No absolute reason. He's been supporting our podcast since day zero. He's been going around school telling people
insane.
to listen to our podcast, to give it some support and
Since
stuff
day
like that.
zero though. That's crazy because you don't. That you have to be ballsy for that because you don't really know if it's gonna be good or not, and you're still advertising.
But
You guys,
still,
you want to see this magic
he's-
trick?
Huge shout out.
He's been doing this
Sorry.
a giant favor since this podcast came out, which wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pay him the respect of giving him a shout out right now, and then in one of our later podcasts, he's gonna be our first guest.
Clap for him.
One more
Clap
time.
for him, boys.
Another shout out. Another shout out. I
Put the link in the description,
I
Anthony.
I'm not gonna say his last name, but I owe Jackson a shout out because
Oh yeah.
he was at my house and he spent half an hour making a Google account just so he could subscribe to our podcast. So huge shout out to you, Jackson.
We love you.
Okay, now,
This should be a new segment we have.
yeah, weekly
Shout-outs.
shoutouts. Okay, but
I
moving
do
on.
want to say one thing.
Guys,
There's a little
one person talking at a time, guys.
We gotta
a
move
little
on. I got a next topic here. It's pulled up
I was gonna
on.
do my magic trick.
Okay, do your magic trick.
Oh,
It's,
God.
it's a thing that Ibrahim has been doing, and I will do the magic trick. You better like and subscribe right now, please. Please do that. I didn't say that.
You can't say better and then say.
You better do
and then
it.
say like, please.
Please, we need this. It
Please.
really helps us out.
Pretty
and
please.
watch the whole video. Don't just get through the whole thing. Just
That's
watch
no
it
fun.
out.
That's no fun.
Give us the view time. Hang out. Give us the support and love we want. Okay.
Let's move on.
Thank you.
Alright.
Sorry.
Speaking of Canada, let's
Okay.
move on to this.
So this is.
No, she doesn't like that. She really hates it. If it was
Okay.
my other cat, he's chill, but not.
So, this is a big thing. It's close to home for me. Being a hockey player, the only hockey player in this podcast.
Hockey equals hockey.
This started after Don Cherry made some remarks about immigrants coming into Canada. If you don't know who Don Cherry is, former coach. He was the former host because he got fired of the Coach's Corner, which would air every night, or not every night, every weekend, in a Canadian hockey game, and it was just the best. It was the thing to watch. In the first intermission, it was the thing you wanted to watch on your Saturday night. And he made a remark about immigrants not wearing Popeyes, and he specified immigrants, and so that sparked kind of controversy.
Yeah.
He later got fired,
Really loud.
but this is Jessica Allen. I was not happy with what she said, and then,
Sorry,
Well,
you're
my
just
bad.
talking like really loud.
but I was not happy with what she said because I thought it was just over the
I
top.
don't even play hockey, and I wasn't happy about it either.
But okay, so this is the Instagram we have pulled up. You'll see it in the video. It says #Fire Jessica Allen is trending worldwide after describing hockey players as white boys and bullies while criticizing parents for spending money on hockey. And that's such
You just killed a sport right there. People
Well-
grow up on it.
here's the thing.
Just do that.
White boys, just those two words, you messed up.
You can't.
You messed up.
I mean-
because it is not just white kids. Hockey has spread across to Kenya.
Diversity.
There is a Kenyan hockey team. It is such a wide sport now. And then boys, the number of girls that are starting to play hockey has gone up so much.
We
And
know
I got
one.
to see that over the past
We
weekend.
know him. A good friend of ours.
Yes,
We know.
yes,
She's
really
great.
good friend.
Shout out.
If you're watching this, hi.
She's
but-
probably not
No
gonna
names.
watch it,
No
though.
names.
No, yeah, no names. But, I mean, I got to see that because, as well as playing, I will ref younger kids' games. And I got to see that, that I just noticed there was there was a good amount of girls playing on that. So, anyways, and bullies, please, give me a break. I have seen throughout my years at 2 different schools in the past few years, and, well, I'm sorry, and
Oh my
just
gosh,
friends,
that's-
the friend stories that I've heard, that is the opposite. I feel like hockey players are the biggest target for bullying because they because they don't play basketball or football. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. Hockey is not the big sport around here in America.
I don't know if
And-
just hockey
I
players
have
are
a- I
targeted
have
because
something
it's
to say
not
too.
just
It's not
hockey
just
players.
hockey players. No, the bullying is
Yeah.
huge. But I feel like they are targeted more than any other people that play
I have something
sports.
to say. It's not just the fact that she's making stereotypes about hockey players. This pisses me off when people just make stereotypes about this. Like, they just make dumb stereotypes that are totally not true for no reason. Like feminists, for
All right,
example.
here's my problem. Especially, I get this. This makes me mad because it's just a feminist getting mad. But there's some really bad sports stereotypes. There can be some stereotypes that are definitely true.
Yeah.
But one of the stereotypes that I hate the most, and Anthony can agree with me on this, it's the fact, Anthony G, is that it's that they say that wrestlers are just a bunch of gays who hug each other.
Oh my
for a
God.
minute and a half.
Okay, real quick. Before we move on to that, I just want to. And I'm totally down. I'm totally down to talk with that.
Against gay people, lesbian,
Really?
LGBTQ, nothing.
But
it's just annoying.
if you say that, you I have no idea
not
what you're
wrestled
talking
before.
about. You've not wrestled before. It is not gay. Guaranteed there's a lot of stuff in it that looks gay. It is not gay. Like,
And people call hockey gay for checking
I
people.
feel like-
The purpose of a check is to separate the
Okay.
player from the puck, and
Yeah.
nobody
What do you check?
understands.
here's the part
Video
that makes
time.
me more mad. It's that she said it was because, you know, they're hugging each other. Like, it takes a lot of strength, aggression, and thought to put into wrestling. Like, you gotta think quick. Think quick. You know, move fast, be aggressive. And
Okay, let's
Hugging.
get on to the. We haven't even seen the video.
Yeah, this is the video of what Jessica Allen said.
Back to the hockey thing.
Wow.
I don't worship at the altar of hockey. I never have. And maybe it's because of where I grew up, but and going to a couple different universities, there's a certain type of person in my mind, in my experience, who does. And they all tended to be white boys who weren't, let's say, very nice. They were not generally thoughtful. They were often bullies. Their parents were able to afford to put them, spend $5,000 a year on minor hockey instead of $5,000 is a lot of money. You could do other things besides spending your time in an arena. You could go on a trip and learn about the world, see other things, eh?
So stupid. Stop, please. Cringe.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Okay, what's our next topic?
oh, here's something that.
Oh, the video of the guy getting thrown off the bus.
Oh, yeah, I can.
No,
I can.
no, what
I got
about-
you.
what
I
about
got
the
you. I got
video
you.
outside of the woman outside the Popeyes getting body slammed.
Yeah, well, alright. That was kind of violent, though. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so. Dude, that took a little while.
I was just fiddling with my hat. I was just standing there like.
You're fiddling with
Yeah,
your
Eric, 130
hat.
people are seeing this.
Bro,
That was
stop
good.
saying questionable. Just stop saying questionable stuff, man.
What's going on here? Why are we looking at messages?
We're looking
I don't
for
think
a
we should
video.
do the Popeyes one right now. Maybe later. Let's.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Alright, what are we doing right now? What are
I'm
we
looking for the thing. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is a.
doing?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the
okay, this is just. Okay, this.
Oh, good God! Oh my God!
Yeah, it's. Dude, that scream though. That's
Another incident of
so
violence erupts at a
disturbing.
Popeyes.
What an
fried chicken restaurant.
absolute.
Scream.
This one caught on camera in
It's
Columbia,
horrible.
Tennessee.
Okay,
It's now
there's some background.
Wait, what
info
just
there.
happened? What?
I'll tell you the backstory.
I know nothing about the Popeyes thing.
Okay, I'll tell you guys the backstory after.
Here, I can do it.
Oh my God!
Was that a Popeyes employee?
No, that was a customer.
another incident of
You know what?
Alright,
To the
so
guy who
here,
body
pause.
slammed that
No,
girl.
that was a Popeyes employee.
Yeah,
You
to
saw
the
Popeyes
guy-
Yeah,
on the
so
back.
here-
Yeah, that's
so
a Popeyes
here's-
The
thing.
Popeyes employee body slammed the customer.
So here's what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
F that
Let me
guy.
explain this.
Hey,
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 Here's what
we'll beep it out.
that's a no-no word.
here's what happened. He'll explain it, but it's pretty much this lady. She in like more in depth. She walked into the store, Popeyes, and she I forget exactly what
She
happened.
got like double charged or something.
Yeah,
from,
she
like,
got she got double charged, and they told her,
something like that.
yeah, they were like, hey, come back tomorrow or something like that, and she refused to leave, and the cashier and her and everybody started getting aggravated, and some of the other employees got mad at her as well because she refused to leave, and at some point after she decided, okay, I'm going to leave, she said the N-word with a hard R.
No.
Okay.
That's okay. Here, I'll just be more specific. Yeah. So after I think they said come back tomorrow, the guy she called the guy a fat, ugly N-word. The customer.
And right.
Wait. The Popeyes employee called the customer.
No, the customer called the employee.
The lady called the employee
this
a
is-
fat, ugly N-word.
And we all know how that ended.
Yes.
Body slam.
So she just
Dude,
body slammed.
That's so. I mean, and then I think it wasn't
Sponsor
just
us,
that.
Pringles.
Did you see that clip?
Very
where they were
good.
guys, did you see that clip where they were just like screaming at her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was like I think after she said it, and she refused.
Is there a video of the inside, like on what happened on the inside?
Yeah, here, we'll
Yeah.
show it to you.
She refused to leave, and I think at some point then the guy did it. So like, yeah, that's just
That
horrible.
doesn't justify
Yeah.
what.
But in a way, she kind of asked for it a little bit.
It
No.
was pretty funny though, right?
No.
Just like,
I mean-
boom, old lady on the ground.
I don't think she was asking for it all. She got
Nathan's
double
very
charged. They
disappointed
said
in
come
me.
back tomorrow after
Yeah.
she paid, right? Did she pay? But it wasn't good on her part to say, you know.
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
You know, that wasn't good on her part. But just call the police and have them take her out. Don't body slam her.
Yeah, you're right. But in a way, she probably should have left though.
Yeah, I completely
course.
agree. But
Yeah.
that doesn't warrant
Here,
the
keep
fact
playing the
of body
video.
slam.
Show
I'm
them
saying.
what the argument looks like.
Yeah.
I got it. That's mine.
Chicken restaurant. This one caught on camera in Columbia, Tennessee. It's now the subject of a police
Of
investigation.
course, it was in Tennessee.
Is Tennessee a part of the
Witnesses
South?
say it began earlier
Technically.
inside the Popeyes when the woman was disputing a charge on her bill. A heated argument began between the customer and several Popeyes employees.
Pull her out.
All for a goddamn chicken sandwich.
Employees told the woman to leave the restaurant, and they say the customer then used the N-word.
Hey, you in the wrong place saying the N-word, though.
If she said something that she regrets, it doesn't give
Oh, I have something.
a
So
grown man.
someone, I thought this was kind of funny. Someone in the comments on the video said, "I swear these chicken sandwiches are made of crack."
Maybe they are.
Hey, I'm
Who knows?
Let's
Popeyes. Under
That's pretty
investigation?
much the whole thing. But
I want to keep talking.
I want to hear what the lawyer said.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a grown man the right to chase her into the parking lot as she's trying
Exactly.
to leave the store
Exactly what I said.
and slam a 55-year-old
Bro,
grandmother
here's
down
the
in
concrete.
concrete.
thing. This
That
this
customer's
one
attorney
especially
also
made it
sharing this
look
X-ray.
like
Stop,
Said
stop,
she
stop.
She
suffered
broke a
9
bone.
fractures, including 6 broken ribs and a broken knee.
yeah,
That's
Oh
not
my
okay.
God.
No, that's not okay.
that
for-
is not okay.
Wait, hold
I
on.
feel bad for
Everybody
what I
stop
said.
talking.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
talking. I want to hear this.
Go back.
So here's the thing.
Oh.
One,
Police arrested 29-year-old Darian
it's-
Hughes.
one-
He's facing aggravated assault charges in this case.
Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our eyewitness news.
so one.
I feel really bad for what I
This
said.
is
now,
like
I'm sorry.
an old lady.
Exactly.
One, this is like, this is an old lady.
It's the
You shouldn't
red
do
dot.
that to her. Two,
Yeah, you're
that-
good. You're good.
that is a concrete road. And three, what especially made it look like it hurt is I think she had the fractured ribs. What I was mostly worried about was the fact her head. It looked like her head had hit the ground.
Exactly,
Really
exactly.
hard. I was worried that
Her head darted back.
Yeah.
I want to clarify something. I probably made an inappropriate joke. It made Nathan mad, and I'm really sorry.
What was it?
We're not gonna talk about it now. As we're just gonna say
This
sorry
then-
for anybody who heard it.
Yeah, in episode 1 in the beginning.
No,
Right,
and
not-
that now I said one about the old lady getting slammed on the ground. I'm like, it's still kind of funny.
No.
It's not. It like I didn't realize it was that bad. I'm sorry.
You're gonna face jail time, Eric. You're going to jail, bud.
Sorry.
So this, okay.
Get out of
We
here.
need you.
Here, all right. This is another video we can watch. This one's hilarious. So
It's
this,
pretty funny.
this whole thing is a
Oh my!
prank.
I was worried in the beginning of it. I was worried in the beginning,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I
as the
was.
video progresses, I'm like, oh my god.
All right. Yeah. So the whole thing was a prank. Even the lady that was like screaming at him and stuff, you'll see it. The whole thing was all staged, but it's pretty funny. So it looks like this guy is throwing a kid off the bus and screaming at him.
Don't
Literally-
explain it. Just let him watch.
And
Just let
literally,
him watch.
okay.
Crazy, yo. You okay?
Oh man, AirPods in, bro.
That's not a kid.
That's not a kid.
So yeah,
Oh my
the whole thing was a prank, but they made it.
Yo,
they
it
made
was so
They
funny.
made it look like they're throwing it. There's a video of them like showing how they did they're practicing for it and everything. So it was all a prank, but it looked like they're throwing a kid off the bus, and then everybody goes and checks him out to make sure he's okay, and they're like, "That's not a kid."
Let me double check. Are we doing a full
I think we're
podcast?
just gonna.
No,
do
I think
like
we're gonna do
an hour
2 minutes. I think we.
No, we're
'cause
already at 30.
We're already at 30 minutes.
So I think.
I think we've gone a good distance. I think we've gotten. I think this is a really good podcast.
No.
Let's just cut it off right now.
I think
Can we
let's
be
just
funny,
do
funny,
one
funny,
good long
funny,
podcast.
funny?
So
At this point, we can't just cut it off. It's
yeah, we're not
Snack
gonna
review.
we're not gonna have a podcast.
Yeah.
Snack review.
Hey,
let's
let's
get some
go.
comedy up here for the last back.
Let's go
half. I
story
want some
time.
laughs.
Let's go story time and let's go snack
Story
review.
time, laugh.
story time with snack review.
Or Dave Chappelle.
Here,
Dave
can I- here.
Chappelle.
I'm the
No,
host
Dave
of snack
Chappelle.
review, so
Yes.
you better give me.
Wait, hold on.
Anthony.
Hold on.
Controversial.
Everybody,
Guys,
everybody, shut up.
demonetization.
Everybody, shut up.
Stop.
Everybody, shut up. Snack review. Shout out to PewDiePie.
Review.
Oh,
Wait,
and Snapple
Anthony,
Facts, yeah.
Anthony, let me announce the snack. Okay.
What the
We're not gonna-
fuck was
Anthony,
that?
I'm the host of snack review. I have to announce it.
Pass the weed.
You announced it. You stole my title.
Eric, Eric.
That's mine.
That's
It's
no,
seaweed.
no,
Really?
no.
You're really gonna do
Oh,
it?
I swiped
Seaweed?
everything.
Okay, we're gonna pass it around and we're each gonna eat a piece. It's seaweed.
God.
It's
I
good.
think it's good. I like it.
I hate
We're
it.
not gonna have a podcast next week because Thanksgiving.
But I'll probably,
Oh my
I'll,
God,
I'll
it's
probably
like
be able
thin
to
and
upload this a
frail.
little after things.
The heck?
Yeah.
Everybody's got to eat
It
all of it.
provides a
There's
very
no-
high quality ASMR. I
It is
like
so
it.
good.
Keep going, Alex. You haven't. You
It smells so bad.
Guys,
It
ready?
smells.
Hey, let's just be quiet.
Anthony's-
Let's be
bending it,
quiet.
you're bending my
I'm
feet.
the
I ate
I am
mine.
the ASMR master.
Hey, hold on.
Let me get some more.
I need a bucket because I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Oh yeah, that's for you, Emerald.
Anthony took.
Oh,
two
this kind's pretty
pieces.
good.
No,
I like it. Oh, my mom's going.
that's not going down, boys. That's not going down.
Smell.
That's not going down.
But
like
it's
it.
so good.
Tell me another piece.
Yeah, I got you.
I think it's good.
I know, I like it.
Yo, that's not going down, boys.
My mom's going.
That's not happening.
All right, I think this is a good stopping point if your mom's calling.
No, we're gonna
Dude,
keep going.
Keep going.
All right,
Oh my
It's
god.
got a very papery like taste.
It's oh,
this has a paper texture, but it tastes really good.
it tastes awful.
He's over here.
Dude, I had it in my mouth first.
You don't like it?
I like seaweed and anything like
Dude,
that.
I know, exactly. I'll eat anything though. That's.
Don't get the Costco kind.
Did you
It's
see
bad.
me gagging?
Oh my God, there's wasabi seaweed, so good.
You like wasabi?
Did you see me
seaweed?
gagging?
And then second snack review,
I
Anthony's
like
not here.
wasabi, but not.
But we
seaweed.
have these what is it? Taco
I'm
Bell.
eating an Oreo.
Taco Bell mild tortilla chips.
We're gonna turn into like the one fat guy who just eats in his car.
Oh, we
Oh,
got pizza, boys.
Oh!
Shout out to Papa
Hey,
John.
dinner time with the boy. Oh wait, don't shout him out. He said the N word.
Okay,
He said the N word on a conference call. That's why I lost the NFL sponsorship.
here, let's look here. Everybody look at each other. Let's
Papa
be
John.
funny for the second half. This back half, we're driving in that comedy for
Yes,
you,
we
Ibrahim.
are.
This is for you. I love you, Ibrahim. Ibrahim
This is for all of you that hated the second podcast because it was too serious.
Okay,
This is for you.
I think the second podcast was really really good. I thought it was good. It was only controversial towards the end. I thought it was good.
Seaweed
We had a
gives
bit
you
of
the
a
bird.
problem, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Oh, can I eat the pepper?
I call it.
Sure.
Ha, called it. No.
Bro, since
Banana
when,
peppers are the best.
Since when has Papa John been putting banana peppers, like whole banana peppers, in their pizza boxes?
I don't know.
Well, should we do the tech company one? A little bit of seriousness, then story time.
No.
No,
Comedy
story
all the way
time.
through. I promised them.
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
the tech company thing really quickly.
Well, how about we do story time, then we'll get more
This is
serious.
interesting. Oh, don't shoot the mic.
Yeah.
What are you doing
You
there,
can't really
man?
hear it with pizza. though. Story time, guys. Who has a story?
Oh, I had one,
Eric?
but I forgot it.
We're gonna go through the list of injuries I've always had. And I've got a lot of them, and it's funny. And I'll tell you the story for each and every one of them, because it's all stupid.
Tilt the mic up a little bit.
Oh, is it not tilted up? My bad. Okay.
Yo, I'm
But
the guy
anyway.
who takes the pepperoni off.
All right.
That's good.
We'll start with the most notable one that I can remember to start with. I split my head open sitting on a chair.
How in? Oh my God.
I slipped and hit the legs of the chair.
You're like this one hockey goalie who got injured sitting on the bench.
And then, end of first grade, I'm rolling down a hill, right? You know, kids roll down a hill. I break my pinky. I'm not kidding.
How do you break a
bent-
pinky?
I broke it all. I bent it back, and so now this one's like all loosey over here,
Back
and I
in-
can spread it really far.
Back
it's
when
funny.
I used to live in New York. Me and my dad were messing around.
That's cool that you lived in New. Sorry for interrupting you, but that's cool. Like, where'd you live in New York?
East Hampton, New York, Long Island.
I don't know.
Further down Long Island.
It wasn't done.
It's like on the edge, right next to Montauk. But yeah, I kicked my dad's elbow, and I fractured my foot.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Bruh.
next that you can remember, I've got a bunch of scars. I've fallen off bikes all the time. Both of my knees are coated in it. And then I move here. It's the end of 6th grade. I break both bones in my arm and my left arm skateboarding.
I remember that.
I just fell. Like, I didn't even do anything. I just fell off. I hit a stick and it messed with my trucks. I don't really skate more because of that. And then, like, I broke both of these and I had to wear brakes forever. But that same year, I went on to break 3 fingers. And it was my right 3 fingers playing tag.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Keep your children safe, kids.
I fell
Don't play
and
tag.
I went like this, and the same way I broke my pinky, I bent them back, and all 3, my pointer finger, my middle finger, and my ring finger, just all back.
What kind of tag were you playing?
You're playing Ghost in the Grave. You're like, I'm not losing.
Dude, that game
shit.
is so fun. That game is so fun.
Sometimes I really think that when you get injured, you never are gonna expect it. It's like
Never.
it always happens at the most unexpected
I'll tell you what.
time.
I sprained my ankle multiple times, having to get X-rays.
I'm scared I'm
It just
gonna
happens
get
all the time.
injured bad during
Guys,
wrestling.
I'm talking. You might think like
I'm
I'm talking, guys. Stop interrupting. But yeah, I think like if you think to yourself like I'm probably gonna get injured doing this, like that, like if you know that, then you're probably not gonna get injured. Depends what you're doing. But it always happens when it's unexpected, you know.
It was just so dumb. I was just stupid. I was like,
I've never broken a bone in my life.
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
Fractures.
I broke 5 last year.
Guys,
I came hella
guys,
close
remember,
last
we
week.
need to have one person talking at a time.
I got my next story time.
Shout out to Grandma, by the way, for
here.
giving us some critiques.
Here, it's
Alright, my
my
story
turn
time.
now.
Let's
I
read some
just
comments
called it
from our
My turn.
video.
This
Rock,
one's
paper,
quick.
scissors. Rock,
Guys.
paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Alright,
My turn.
so my story. If you remember, the first podcast, I told a story on how I f***ed up my toe because I dropped a can of beans on some.
That's a no word for the podcast.
Anthony, stop. We know we bleep it out.
God damn it, no.
Alright, but, so I was with my friend, and we went over to these 2 kids, and I had no idea who they were. And peer pressure kids always turn it down.
Ooh.
They peer pressured me into jumping a creek.
I always
And-
wanted to go cliff jumping though.
Cliff jumping seems fun. If it's
Like, I had to, like, jump over the creek.
It's not. That's the whole point.
No.
So I did it. And let me set the record. I made it. But
Who took the pepperonis off their pizza?
I have a
You
big
hockey
mess.
player.
Okay, we better end up like.
hey, I'm not done
we
yet.
better clean up when we end. Just saying.
But after I made it, I hit my ankle. I hit my ankle on, like, the side.
What just happened?
I f***ed up my ankle. I mean, it hurt like hell. So, I sprained it. It f***ing hurt.
Wants to be fat with me.
But hey, later that night I got
Yeah,
spaghetti
that's
from
fine.
from a very good place. So, it was all good. It was all
Oh,
good.
So-
shout out to Carmen's wherever we ate in the first night at DC. I actually liked their food.
That was you didn't like it?
You know what?
It was way
Not a
better
shout
than
out.
I
in
like their
Ohio.
spaghetti. I didn't like their chicken parmesan.
Way
Not
better
a
than
shout out.
Oh yeah, the chicken parmesan.
It was okay, but at least it wasn't the Cheesecake Factory.
You don't have to.
I know they said the cheesecake was bad.
No, here. Cheesecake Factory, not a shout out. Okay, I got meatloaf with mashed potatoes and
you
like
were on
corn
that bus?
succotash. Yes.
Oh.
That
Wait,
food.
did you guys get to order though? Because we
Yeah.
didn't get to order. Our food
But it
was
was
steamed.
cool. We were
Yeah.
there like boom, 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 boom. It was really
Yeah,
funny.
we went to a place like that too
We
called
started
Primo.
with garlic bread and salads, which was amazing.
The
Okay,
salad
anyways,
was
hold on,
good.
It was really good. So was the garlic bread with some Parmesan.
Cheesecake Factory, if you're watching this and you ever host a large group,
Radishes.
Oh wait, I
be
had radishes.
prepared.
Oh shoot.
Be prepared to make the food on the spot because the food, you could taste that it was made ahead of time, then refrigerated, and it was and you could taste it was
Gordon
reheated.
Ramsay
It
does
was
it for-
bad.
It
was
Gordon
bad.
Ramsay, I thought it
Well,
was pretty good.
fuck
but
off.
Gordon Ramsay would be hating on it so.
Do
much.
I need to?
Nothing about Hitler. Nothing. No.
Whoa,
No.
Eric, all right, Eric cut his line. He's
Eric.
done.
Yeah, I'm.
No, I can say that.
But, all right,
I
so
have
here's my
rights.
story. Here's my story.
It's true,
I've
though.
never broken a bone, but every single time I nearly get an injury, it happens to my face. Let's break this down.
That's not. That's
He's
not
like getting
good.
daggers to the
So,
face.
in preschool, I ran into a slide because I don't know, and I split my cheek open. And
Yeah,
we went to urgent care.
We talked about it last.
Yeah, they stitched it and it nearly got infected. That happened.
I did get
next
infected.
time, yeah, it did get infected. Next time, it was 4th or 3rd grade, or some friends across the street were having a New Year's party, and they I was friends with the kid across the street, and so we all decided to go outside and play tag, like hide and seek tag. And I was hiding behind the car, and when he found me, I ran. When I ran, I slipped on ice. My face hit the hood of a car, and I landed on the concrete. I screwed up my nose, and I had a giant poofy lip because it, got messed up. And then I think I just get hit in the face a lot, too. I always get hit in the face.
Should I demonstrate?
I always get hit in the teeth, in the eye, in the head. Wherever I get hit in wrestling, it's either in the mouth or in the head.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like. But like I've learned this, you feel it.
You don't
feel
have
it
the
here.
experience.
No,
You haven't had the true experience.
no,
Use
I've
mouth
done
guards.
enough. Like we
No, you
like
haven't.
sparring and stuff. Like I get hit everywhere. I've been kicked back here. I didn't feel that. When I got hit in the
That's not
head,
the head.
I felt it.
Hang
Like it's different. It's you feel differently up here. Like
Because it vibrates your head.
it moves it. It's like your
So,
thing
I
that makes
know.
you think is up here.
Getting hit in the
called
head
your
is,
brain.
Like, it just hurts.
well,
so
it's the
Science.
mouth that screws me up. So, in wrestling, I got headbutted. I just felt awful. I got hit in the elbow. I still have a bump there in the eyebrow. And I just got I got hit in the teeth a couple of times too. Especially when I get hit in the teeth, like it just feels weird. It does like when you get hurt in any other place in your body, it like you can get over it pretty
Your
quickly.
teeth vibrate.
Yeah, your teeth. It feels so weird, and it just puts me out. For
And
a
it
little bit.
hurts so
I think your
bad.
mouth is actually like really fast healing though. Like if you get a little cut or something, it'll just heal.
But it
right
hurts though. Like
Yeah,
I
it
always
does,
get
it
hit in the
does.
face.
And actually, if you get a cut on your lip, you'll notice it'll scar up, and then it just stays there. And every time you move it, it's like ow, ow, ow. But like in the next 2 days, it'll be gone, and you won't ever be like ow,
Alright.
ow for a while.
I got a segment that I just thought about.
Well, can I do my Snapple fact real quick? I kind of pulled on my phone for that.
Snapple fact.
Snapple fact.
We have a few. Do a few.
Okay, we'll do
Are you
3.
taking a picture?
3. All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one's kind of weird, but all right. Fact 971. Charlie Chaplin.
How's this?
Charlie Chaplin failed to make the finals of Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest.
Oh
That one
yeah,
made me laugh.
that was a
Banger.
I don't know who that guy is, but like imagine
Oh,
filling a look-alike contest to look like yourself.
Charlie Chaplin was like some comedian in like the 30s and 40s.
And then here's we'll just do here. A human being could swim through the blood vessels of a blue whale.
That's crazy.
It's also hard to believe because it's Snapple.
I don't know. Whales are huge though. Have you
They're
seen
thick.
The thick.
China
seen, like,
only
the
has
scale
one
of them?
time zone. Fact 278. Hi, Jenny. And here's another one.
Here's the last one.
Fact 745. Fact 745. Armadillos have 4 babies at a time. They're always the same sex.
That's called quadruplets.
Alright,
Humans do that too.
this is a good. This is a good.
Wait,
Sex.
have you guys heard of the Octomom
Hold on.
before?
Yeah.
the what?
Now hold on.
I'll tell you.
This is a segment that I just
Almighty
thought about.
Jesus.
We read the comments of our past videos. So, this is video number 1. You need to react. You need to react how I got in trouble with the Russian mafia. I don't know what that means.
Who said that? Who said that?
True Raven.
That's a friend of mine. Oh my god! What the
No.
Then another one.
No, my mic, boys.
No.
Be on the podcast.
No.
Yeah, Amelia.
It says no, I'm good, and it says when next episode. Well, you're watching the next episode.
Well, technically there's.
Well, there was another one before that. I'm not reading that one. I'm not reading this one.
Who remembers the sex offender who was texting?
I'm not reading.
Alright,
Another name drop. My bad.
for those of
You
you
can
that
read-
don't want to hear this,
You can read that one. Disclaimer, real quick.
yeah, just quick disclaimer. Skip ahead 10 seconds if you don't do well.
No, stay. We need the view time.
Okay. Shall I shout out the guy who said
Nah,
it?
don't shout out the guy. No shout out.
Buddy,
this one.
buddy,
Alright, I'm gonna bring up the.
if this
tech
really
one,
happened, you lost.
Just say it.
You lost.
don't.
You know
Just
you
leave.
lost.
And then
It is.
Kinda
It is.
just-
My PP just inverted 10 times.
I
Good
gotta
job,
say,
guys.
if I'm that sexy, then well,
Did we make our first one in November or was it October still?
November.
Was it November
no.
1st?
No, I think it was actually
It was
October.
October. Homeboy, you didn't do us wrong.
Okay, good.
All right, this is gonna be the second one now.
Hi, welcome to Assorted Fellows Podcast. We make your penis invert.
What the
My parents are watching this.
Exactly.
And your
Yeah,
parents.
exactly.
My parents are
Oh,
right
yeah.
Guys, keep in mind, my parents are
That's
right
the
upstairs.
first and top comment on our first video. Relax.
Wait. I think there
Three
was
comments. 3 comments for this video. Of course, Ibrahim put a clapping face because you gotta. You know what?
Because
Yeah,
No,
Ibrahim is
We
king.
love you, bro.
Ibrahim
That's
is
good
king.
enough.
Ibrahim.
standing ovation.
Then this other guy said
Ibrahim,
best podcast ever.
talking
And then of
about
course the meme that he made. Follow our IG, by the way. Emerald Games. Great podcast, but maybe not chewing to the mic. It's pretty gross and just unprofessional unless this is an ASMR video. Turn off your mic when you chew.
Alright, here's the
By
thing.
the way,
We
let
made a
me say
meme of that.
Let me just say something. By the way,
Yo, my mic.
we appreciate.
Yeah, no,
we
100%.
appreciate him
That's
for, like,
thanks for the feedback.
just as a joke, you know, you made us some content because we were desperate for it.
Anthony recorded a video on Instagram. He posted it 10 seconds of him just chewing into a mic saying, "Oh yeah, that's good."
You know what?
Oh, that's good.
Everybody shut up.
Oh, this is about to become an ASMR. Oh god.
Welcome back.
This is ASMR with the boys, the Assorted Fellows.
No, seaweed is the best ASMR you get.
Let me show you my
Hey, ASMR.
Guys, you realize this episode has been like worse than the last one. Of
Here's
us
the thing.
not-
I don't care.
Of us talking so much, like for real.
Then
All
you
right,
know
this
what?
is just gonna be weird noises. I'm gonna take
The
off
true-
the pop
the
filter
true
for this one.
homies are
I'm
gonna-
gonna take off the pop filter. What
Please
the
don't.
hell?
No.
All
The
you
true
see is
homies are
Nathan
gonna-
in the back, like.
Okay.
Bro. All right, this is ASMR real quick.
Hey, give me an order.
ASMR with Anthony.
Okay.
I know you like how that sounds.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's okay.
Anthony's getting
stop,
mad.
guys. Actually, stop.
The annoyance.
Let's actually be more serious and talk about this.
Why?
tech.
We've been serious this whole podcast. We need some funny times.
No, we haven't.
No.
Bull crap. I thought I was gonna say it.
Okay.
It's a Friday night. What do you
Let's talk
expect
about
us to
this.
do?
Let's talk about this. I saw this on like Unbox Therapy's podcast, by the way. If you wanna
Unbox
see
Therapy?
The original.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. He has a
Wait,
good
Unbox
podcast,
Therapy?
too. Okay, but this is I saw it on his podcast and I wanted to talk about it. My arm was melting. Man describes horrifying moment.
Oh my
Fitbit
God.
exploded on his wrist, leaving him with third-degree burns.
Oh,
Sounds.
No, but okay, just pay attention to how they're over exaggerating.
Is this real?
My arm was it is. My arm was melting. A man, in all caps, shared the terrifying moment his Fitbit exploded while he slept. That's bad. Look at that.
Why are you wearing it while you
That's what I was
sleep?
about to say.
Why are you wearing it while
Why
you
would
sleep?
you wear it while you sleep?
I do. I wear this while I sleep. Because it
Then
tracks your sleep.
you're weird.
This is a bomb, Popeyes. No,
I need
I've
a
had this
plug.
for like years. It's not gonna blow.
Bomb
But-
squad.
Yo,
But
again.
all right. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, graphic warning.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
the
I think it's
hair
so
growing
low.
on it.
Hey,
It
wait,
looks
wait,
like
wait.
ice cream.
Before we show this in the actual, before we play this back
Did it
in the
just ruin ice cream
camera,
for you?
disclaimer before you see this. Just.
I want to
look away.
pop it with like a needle or something.
You are so pinnacle of disgusting. Here's my problem with this.
And lost
All right,
sensation
bro,
in his wrist.
I mean, they're making too big of a deal out of it. His
Wait,
Fitbit exploded.
I wanted to talk about.
I mean, look
okay.
at Samsung.
Can I take
So
like a
this is-
spoon and just like
I love
peel
Samsung,
it
go ahead.
off?
Yeah, so that's
It's
what it
just
looked
skin.
like after it exploded. No, let me talk.
I
about
thought
it.
he meant like exploded,
Guys.
not like a little
No, it just kind of burnt. Not really. See how the news is over exaggerating.
following
this?
the explosion.
That's what they're doing. So let me just talk about.
But
this.
it's in quotes. It's in
Guys,
quotes.
let me just talk about this. So, this is like a tech company, and just think about it. They have millions of these, and one of them blew up. One of them, and then of course, since it's like a tech company,
Android
the news,
question mark?
the news is gonna
Screw off.
over exaggerate it. The news is gonna over exaggerate it. Like, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. This isn't good. This blew up. But there's millions of them, and it's kind of like Tesla, because they're a very new company. They have
not super new.
yeah, but they're pretty new. They have new
Fitbit?
technology and stuff.
No, Tesla.
And
Oh, yeah.
this kind of stuff happens a lot. Like I was talking to Nathan about it, where one of them, they were using it. The cops were using it, and it ran out of battery while they were driving it. But that was because the guy they didn't charge it enough. And then it's like all over the news, like, oh my gosh, this Tesla, guys, this is a big deal. But it really, like, gas cars run out of fuel all the time. Or there's like another one where like a Tesla like also like blew up or something.
I have
But
to
that
say the
hap-
hybrids though, those are good because
But
you have
yeah.
the electric and then you have the reserve.
The thing is, it's like with these new tech companies, people really don't like them because it's like, since they're a newer thing, one little thing happens to one, like for Tesla, one car blows up and everybody like freaks out about it, like, oh my gosh, this new technology, like it kind of freaks them out.
Well,
Technology.
it wasn't.
Because it's new.
Gas
And new scares
cars
people.
catch on fire all the time. It happens a lot.
We're used to it.
It
Sadly.
wasn't really. I mean, one explosion, but two. But this reminds me of a lot. I mean, more than that.
It wasn't just one; it was two.
I think this reminds me of the story. So I forget what the Android, like specific Android it was. It was a Samsung phone. And the phone had a problem where the batteries would overheat and the thing would like explode
The Note 7.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah.
And there was this guy on a plane, and he had his Note 7 in a bag or something like that, and it started smoking.
Did it
Like
really
it-
on
yeah.
a plane?
Yeah, imagine telling that to the stewardess. I swear,
my
I swear to
ba-
God, it's not a bomb.
Sir,
It's not a bomb.
your bag is fine. No, I swear, please don't take me off the plane, sir. We're gonna have to escort you to the pilot. No, God, please, no, God. It's just my phone. It's just my phone. I
Well,
didn't
like,
do
the airlines,
anything.
they banned it. I
Why?
remember for years,
Wait,
like,
wait,
you
wait.
go on a plane and they say, if you have a Note 7, please get off this flight.
Hypothetically.
Well, dude, they tell you to turn airplane mode on, and then planes have Wi-Fi. You can't use goddamn Wi-Fi on airplane mode.
Hypothetically saying, just
What a
just
big
thinking.
What a
brain
bunch of
move.
dumbasses.
Every airplane company.
Hypothetically saying,
Southwest, I'm looking at you.
I have a
You
question.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
retard.
Southwest.
If you were to take like some of that bomb, dust and put it inside the back of your phone, and bring that on the plane, you know what I'm talking about?
What if it's just a lit
TSA,
joint? Are you
look
gonna
at-
see like
TSA,
Note
look at
7?
Look into that, TSA.
Wait, here. This was something else. We can still talk about this a bit, but this is something I definitely needed to get in before this podcast was over. Can one of you guys pull up the Apple TV? Yes, and can you search it up?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm gonna set
I
the
know
scene.
this, yeah.
Let me explain. Let me talk.
Touch me.
Oh, you touch them men.
You just touch it.
The
You touch them boys.
The The main, pretty much, there's like,
yeah,
The
no.
dogs are trying to take her stuff.
Cardiac
Can you
arrest.
guys like actually be
Don't
quiet?
touch boys, Nathan. That's
And
weird.
it's
okay, you f***ing grab my.
We should probably,
Guys, can we like
wrap it up.
actually just stop?
Alright,
No, we're good. We
but
have time.
here's the story.
but we don't.
But we do.
This Instagram star went on some British morning television thing. Instagram star with giant lip injections, like right next to some World War II vets, and he said, "I don't think we should teach anything about World War II because of mental health." He said we shouldn't talk about the Holocaust. We shouldn't talk about how people died because it's so violent. It might make kids sad. It
Why
might
do you
hurt their
think?
feelings.
Why do you think we don't have another Holocaust? Because we've been teaching it.
Here are three things I have. Maybe
That
I don't-
doesn't exclude that it.
Here's
it
a
could
couple
happen
of things
again.
I have to say.
It very well
One,
could
if
happen
we stop
again.
teaching it, there
Any
can
moment.
definitely be a repeat. Two, we have to tell them how many people died, so genocide and mass war and mass murder can stop existing. We need to tell them that so they know what has happened in our past and why we shouldn't repeat it.
On a super. hold on.
And four,
Sorry.
all right, there, just a little political theory here, but the you can't erase this. You can't get rid of this, so you don't have another National Socialist Party, Nazi. You can't get rid of this. So you can,
NAZIS.
this
Nazi.
is just my own opinion. You can't get rid of this because definitely there's gonna be a repeat. Like Merkel right now, Angela Merkel, she's pretty much setting up. She's restricting free speech rights.
easy.
Yo,
and all
let
that
me
shit.
say one thing.
People are forgetting about what happened and what happens when you
That's
set up an
100%
extreme socialist government.
Let's just look at Kim Jong Un for a minute.
Nazis.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
Careful. Okay.
All right, let's look at one thing though. Let's just talk about one thing.
Let's watch
I
the
want to
video.
know, and whose hell bent mind decided to start killing people. You know what I mean? Like who invented,
Unfortunately, it's this day and age.
Which
who
evolved into
invented-
65
Hitler
million
thought-
people
Hitler
dying.
thought he was a divine god. Like he thought that he was above everybody else and he was the true savior.
Exactly.
That's what I call small man's
Okay, see,
disease.
this
I
is
have
one
sort
thing-
of
Small penis
I don't know
disease.
if this is
no,
too,
no,
okay.
small
This
person's
is-
disease. It's a thing.
I feel like today, at least in our country, the way it kind of works is like, if you have enough money, like you have power. That's kind of like Jeff Bezos. Like Jeff Bezos.
More Jeff
he has-
Bezos.
yeah, like he has some sort of deal with the CIA or something. It's like
He doesn't have to pay taxes.
Yes, I don't know, something like that. But like that's how it works today. It's like the more money you have, the more powerful you are.
Here,
And it's-
just
Be a
one thing I
Jeff
have to say
Bezos.
about
You don't
the-
have to pay
The
taxes.
Amish, they don't have to pay social security tax. The Amish.
who's that?
I mean, but I
Oh
mean,
my
it's
God.
smart to pay Social Security tax.
Yeah, it helps out people a lot, and they just don't have to pay it because of their religion. Everybody has to pay social security tax except for the Amish.
Wait. Hold up. Let me just say theoretically. No, that's what the.
Hey, it tells us we gotta wrap it up soon.
Just press the green button.
Let's do it at 7:40.
Green button.
We still have stuff to talk about.
We've got we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
All I'm saying is theoretically, if anything like this were to happen again, I wonder who would step up, or if anybody would step up, and if it would just be like the Holocaust,
I think
where the U.S. stays out of it.
No
Here's
one
who's gonna step
would
up.
step up.
Who's gonna step up? Donald Trump.
I think with today's world, I think in today's world with social media and stuff like that,
People wouldn't
will
step.
People step up.
Nobody,
I feel like less people
No,
would step
no,
up
yeah,
because
exactly.
of that.
nobody would have the balls.
Exactly.
That the people.
It's like the hashtag
70
Me
years
Too
ago
thing.
had.
You know
Nobody
how
would-
long it took for people to do that?
Nobody
Long time.
would have the balls that some of the American soldiers had.
Well, think about all the people like, all the rallies and stuff people go to, like for feminism and stuff like that.
Gay
I think
rights.
people would protest.
And all
Maybe
that,
not
so
as
all,
much,
I don't
but-
care. I could care less. It's fine. Feminism, gay rights.
I know, I'm
Sometimes feminism.
I know,
Just a little
but
bit.
I'm just saying if it's for something that kind of
Hard
stupid,
more.
I guess, that so many people are going to these big rallies and stuff for, I think if something like this was going on, people would step up.
What's stupid about it?
Like,
Allah.
like if people are rallying for like gender equality and stuff.
See you,
Which
man.
isn't bad. It's not stupid. It's not stupid. It's not bad. It's just
trying
like
to fight for their rights.
yeah, I know, it's not stupid. It's just like if people are gonna fight for that, then if something like this was going on today, people would probably step up. I think.
He was
But,
tall.
should we play the video? Should we play the video?
Yeah, play the video.
So we have about 15 minutes
This
left on
video's
this
from a
podcast.
drill sergeant.
Operator Sam is back, baby, and I'm here to drop some knowledge on you.
This
Should
guy's a drill
millennials know more
sergeant.
about our
He fought in
recent
Iraq.
conflict?
Check-
Or is it
check out his
time
YouTube.
for old
Go
people
Army.
to stop talking about the war?
Freddie Bentley, some Instagram star, I guess, showed up on Good Morning Britain the other day. He had some interesting points of view to share.
And Freddie Bentley from the first series of Channel 4's The Circle
Whoa,
said
lips.
it's not good for children's
Yeah.
mental health.
Little Freddie boy made an unpopular statement saying that a majority of the World War II shouldn't be taught in schools. It's too violent. It affects the mental health of young
Bang, bang.
students and should be replaced with other skills like mortgages and other shenanigans. They were taken
Mortgages.
too well by
I feel like that's extremely stupid.
Firstly, I want to start off by saying that I find it very, like, obviously, it was an...
Somebody needs to take Freddie's lip injections away from him.
And I don't want anyone to say I'm being disrespectful in that way whatsoever. However, I will stand by the point that I don't think it's as educational in the way that we, you know, there's so many problems going on in the world at the moment, like Brexit.
Pause it. I have to say that just because there's stuff going on right now, like I feel like that's amazing. Teach that stuff too, but don't ignore what happened in history, just for the simple fact that different things are going on right. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't remember the
past. All right.
What did this dude? This dude's on a morning talk show with news people, legitimate news people, and the words that come out of his mouth are, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to try and get like this thing to another, and like education, but if you take the education and, well, Brexit, so you know, how is it that this kid is the only one that sounds like that? Right, because if your head is in the right place with the things in my big hands making movements.
And climate change, which is a situation that I feel like we should be aware
Here, don't
of.
pause it.
And
This
you know,
guy
when I
makes an
left
amazing
school, I
point.
felt like
that's true.
it
The
hit me
climate
like-
change is a big
I think that
problem.
we're already aware of climate change, kid. We got
What are we gonna do about it?
14-year-old Greta
Tell Mother
Thunberg
Nature to
or
stop?
whatever her name is, making talks at the UN. I think we kind of got the climate change is a thing. I think it's been kind of shoved down our throats. I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of that. What, next teaching point,
But
Professor?
that's true, but
I
nobody's
felt
trying
like
to
I knew that
do
what I
anything
was
about
doing
it.
in life. Then all of a sudden,
We
Well,
can't
there
do
are
anything
people-
about it? Question
there
mark.
are
Undo what we did? Question
No,
mark,
we
question
can,
mark,
but
question
it's just the fact about
Randall
less
from
waste.
Monsters Inc.
I mean, it's, bro. Look at that frame right there of him.
Can we make that our thumbnail?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your thumbnail.
Maybe.
what I was doing in life, then all of a sudden it hit me because I didn't know how to save for a mortgage. So I feel like instead of
Maybe take extra classes on your own time.
you know, focusing
Wait,
on my
wait, wait. Go back.
He goes,
Go back.
it hit me because I didn't know how to save for a mortgage. So I feel like instead of you know, focusing so much on our history and holding on to this past.
Who's getting out of high school and automatically going for a mortgage? What age are you buying homes over there at? I was 19 when I bought my first house. I was out of high school for a couple years. Ready for this? Let's say your mortgage is $500 a month on the low end, all right? How about you take the $500 out of your paycheck every month and then not touch it and only use it for a mortgage. The rest of it can be for whatever the hell you want, but that $500 for your mortgage. Hey guys, I just taught this kid how to get a mortgage on in like 2 seconds, and now we can learn about some World War II shit. All right, problem solved there, Freddie, you big dumb idiot.
Let go a little bit. I'm not saying get rid of it totally, but let go of it a little bit.
Get rid of it a little bit? How long do you spend on World War II over there? I'm not gonna lie, you probably spend a lot of time on 1 and 2, considering you needed somebody to bail you out twice in a row.
And the fight for freedom.
Yeah!
And I totally get that, but I
America,
don't think it needs to be
fuck
in put in such a young way to young children, like mentally, in their mental health.
Once again, what is this idiot talking about? I don't think
It's
mentally
not
you need to
affecting
put
their mental health. It's teaching them about what happened in the past.
exactly.
to in his mental children and the way they're mentally thinking.
To be told that this certain amount of people died for you, I think it's a lot of...
You mustn't exaggerate. I mean,
No, I don't
church,
think I am exaggerating. I remember learning it as a child.
We can't
thinking, my God, it's so
children.
intense.
Yes, it's intense. War is intense. They did die for you. Now, you might not be wanting to say it like that to children and saying this individual person got shot in the throat so you could be a social media star. No, we don't put it that way. What they say is that a lot of people sacrificed their own lives to make sure that tyranny and genocide was wiped off the face of the earth. If anything, people need to start understanding a little bit more about World War II. Let me drop a couple bombs on you. Did you know who the National Socialist Party was in Germany? Well, it happened to be some weird guys walking around with a mustache, flinging up high fives all the time for people. Yeah.
I love high
Not exactly the most, I don't know, glorious form of
Like how he has the
socialism.
America hat.
What's that? People are trying to employ socialism here in the States. It's almost as if they didn't learn enough about World War II. I got an idea. Let's pull a Beto O'Rourke and turn in all of our firearms. That way everybody's gonna be safe. Wait a second. I believe a certain Adolf did that to a certain Yiddish population in Germany. Oh my goodness, the socialized form of government took away the firearms from its people, a means to defend itself and to defend themselves from a tyrannical government? Do we have an amendment about that? I believe we do. It's either the first or the third, I forget. You think that a body count really affects...
We got it.
Yeah, he's right.
Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't just claim that. Here, you wanna get a little rant?
You can't.
Rant.
Get a few minutes. Quick rant, and then we gotta wrap it up.
You can't erase this shit. Like, you. Not only do you make yourself look like twice the dumb you probably already are, you fucking got it. He makes, I think, the best point. This is just how I see things. The point that he made about, like, socialism, the National Socialist thing, I'm not going to go into all of that, but what I am going to say is you can't forget about this. We can maybe, like, change the government for the better of the people, but if we forget about what happened in the National Socialist Party in Germany, then we will not...
Let me say
then
one thing.
we will not
if we forget
we
about...
could go to shit again. We could go to real shit.
If we forget what happened, there, like, what was the point of them dying? You know what I mean? Like, we can't forget the lives that were lost.
Yeah, and it's like also crap, what was I gonna say?
Pretty much all those people for nothing. These people pretty much want to forget about what all these soldiers
did for our country.
Did for us.
And
they just want to forget about it. Because they don't care.
Exactly, the world.
We need to know, like this happened a while ago. That can't happen again. Like, if we just forget about it, just erase it from history, then...
More than 65 million people.
Probably, something like it is probably going to happen again. It's like...
May not be exactly like it, but something will definitely happen again. It's like these soldiers and people... died 70 million people, and you have
civilians.
these little f***ing snowflakes walking around because it hurts their feelings. It makes them a bit sad when they think about it. Of course it's sad. It's always sad, but you need to know why it's sad and why we can't repeat that.
Forget. It kind of needs to make you a bit sad, so you know, like, we can't have this happening again. It's kind of important that you get sad about it. Like,
you feel for what happened.
It is important.
What happened.
All emotions are.
People these days need to know what happened.
They do. More people need to be informed on this stuff.
And I think on that note,
social media.
And I
think that's a good way to end it.
That's a good stopping point.
Yeah,
for this podcast.
I'll do the honors of doing the outro.
I didn't get my intro.
Do you guys want to watch Laura in the Lost City of Gold after this?
Oh my God.
I would love to.
Can I add a little bit
I would
of
love
stuff?
to.
Alright,
Anyways,
time for us to go skating. Right?
Yeah, it is. We gotta get to the rink. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Slow down. I want to just say,
I love you, Mom.
I want to try and make a goal. Let's try to this. We got serious a little bit again. We always tend to, but I want to try and just do something because
Let's do a
people
comedy
love it when we're
podcast.
funny.
Yeah.
So let's try next time.
When we have
next
Ibrahim
time,
on.
when Ibrahim is on, and
Oh,
just
that'd
we're
be
gonna
fun.
try for this for next podcast. Whenever we do it, let's lighten the mood. Let's make it happy. Let's
We
make
do.
it funny.
Hey,
bring
just
your
for him.
jokes.
If you guys,
Bring
hey,
your uncle jokes.
to all of everybody who watch this, if you have something that you
That
would
was
like
really
for us
cringy.
to react to, funny or
please.
not, because we would
exactly.
appreciate it if it
DM
was
it to
funny.
us.
Not necessarily DM it to us. You can
Message
on
us.
Instagram or at the Assorted Fellows
yeah,
podcast,
give us-
or put it in the comments. Let us know what we should do. Let us know what you guys want to see,
Yeah.
so that way we can persuade you guys to
Give
watch
us,
this more and be hooked into this.
Give us suggestions. Give us criticism. Give
Criticism.
us in
Anything.
the comments. Give us
Nice.
the most harsh,
Although-
hateful criticism.
It would be
Yeah,
greatly
yeah.
appreciated.
It'll help us.
Hey,
And remember, like,
everybody
share it
who
to your
watches,
friends, watch the whole way
subscribe.
through every time, subscribe, and just do everything.
Everybody who
we
watches-
just need one more clap for Ibrahim.
everybody,
One
hold on,
more
hold on,
clap.
hold on.
And everybody,
Everybody who's
supported
watching
us.
this,
Hold on.
everybody who's watching this, you have two things. You have three things to do. No, a couple things. First off, smash the like button. Second off,
Okay.
make sure you
This is
subscribe
enough.
and turn post notifications on. Third, share it with your friends. Let everybody know, yo, the Assorted Fellows podcast.
You're now
It's
going to do
lit.
the exact opposite. You're telling a
And
bunch of edgy,
last thing, last few
you're telling
things.
a bunch of edgy
Roast us in the
teenagers to do
hold on.
something. They're
Shut
not
up.
going to
I'm
do
not
that.
done. Last two things.
Speaking
Roast
from
us in the
experience,
comments and let us know what topics we should do.
This has been the Assorted
Alright, this has
Fellows
been the Assorted
podcast.
Fellows. Go see you next time, boys.
All right, yeah.
Don't know
See
what
ya.
that shit was, but one more clap for Ibrahim.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys.